Mami, ¿cómo está todo? ¿Qué?
I got a Modelo tonight.
Okay. Modelo's good.
It's a glass bottle and I have that stupid foil on. It's so stupid.
Sí, ahí está bien. Okay.
Yeah, it's really good. Like, we sell a bunch of them at the gas station. I see why. I haven't had one in like a long ass time.
Yo lo te creo, mami. ¿Qué? Está bien. Está bien. Pues bueno, vamos a devolverla, ok.
These papers are good. I'm using queen size papers, so they're like normal top size papers. But I still stuff them. There's much anyway, really.
Did you hacking?
Está bien. Ajá. Está bien, yo lo devolvemos, mano. Eso ahora.
Buy another car, JJ. I think I'm gonna buy my first Corvette.
Yeah, I haven't gotten a Corvette yet. I'd like to get at least one. I'm not a big Corvette person, but they are fun to drive. They go vroom vroom.
The modern Corvettes
Yeah.
are nice cars. They really are. I mean, I've drove them for real, so I can attest. They're
They
actually
are
really,
on a
really
track,
well
I just
put
feel like
together
they can get a little too squirrely, I guess. But they're still really good cars. They go fast. They go black.
Ok, ahora lo voy a devolver.
But a Corvette, an N500 Corvette, only cost me $50,000.
That'd be fun as hell to drive too.
Hoping. Remember, they got those nice limited slip differentials
Yep.
in them. Nice electronically controlled limited differentials in them.
I has returned.
What's up, man?
He has returned. He has arisen! All hail thee! Bet you didn't accept a reception like that.
What?
Huh? What'd you say about my mom tonight? You son of a bitch.
Remember before Night starts talking about your mama now. Remember, we are live.
Tacos.
Tacos? Tama tacos? With the hard...
Taco burrito! Taco tortilla?
I go for some tacos though, I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, me too, actually.
This would be nice.
Yeah, I've had a double cheese
Oh,
McDouble
dude,
today.
those fall like rocks in
and
me. I can't eat
a
that shit.
cube thing.
Gotta make a McGangbang, you son of a bitch. Why have you not tried that yet? They're so good. Take like an aspirin before though, you might have a heart attack
Because-
eating it. But like, they're delicious. Now the Baconator is the worst one, I think. Like, I love those, but oh my fucking god, dude, that's a lot of sandwich. The Baconators.
You gotta get the sun.
Have you tried the regular one?
Oh, fuck
Son
that,
of
dude.
a
The sun of
Baconator, that's what I
Baconator is
get.
already too much.
Have you tried the regular one though? It's a lot.
Hell no.
Back
Dude,
in the
it's
day, before there was a base Baconator, Fliction will tell you this. There was Hardee's used to have what was called a Monster Burger, and I still remember how they make it because I made them. Anyway, it's legit like three large ass beef patties and two pieces of bacon crisscross, piece of American cheese, another patty, crisscross bacon, more cheese, and then finally top it off with one more patty, crisscross bacon and cheese. That was the original Baconator. They called it a monster because the thing was fucking enormous.
Yeah, dude. Dude, I get Baconators as tips.
JJ, if you're looking for another car to drive, JJ, that we can have fun with, this Corvette drives really
50
nice.
grand,
I
I'll
like
probably
it.
pick it up just so we have a guy racing the same car.
It's the new Corvette.
Is somebody on my porch? Oh no, we're back.
It's a N500 Corvette. Next time you're on, we'll
Okay.
talk about.
Yeah, I'll pick one up. Be a fun track car. That's what I like about this game. There's so many fun cars to drive.
What it is, it's a good track car.
Yeah.
You could play this game for years and never master all the content.
Well, I'm excited to see the new one coming out now. Like, this game made me want to get the next one. You know, I really like it. I didn't think I would enjoy it as much as I do. It's fun. Like, it just really feels good to drive, and that's the biggest thing for me about these. It has to feel good.
I'm back. I don't understand people, man.
It's fucking stupid. Is everything
Wait.
alright though?
Yeah, I don't know this person. He's on the phone. I guess he's having some type of argument, but he has to get on my porch to have the argument. I don't fucking get it.
Yeah, that's just kind of sketchy as shit.
What the hell, yo?
I'd be like, "Excuse me, is this your porch?" You get the fuck off of it.
You gotta watch doing that in the
that's
city.
true.
That gets you shot.
You never know what these people be freaking carrying, yeah?
Yeah, that's true.
That's why you gotta go out there with a bigger gun. Yeah, but listen, motherfucker. I'm turn you into Swiss cheese with this minigun. You'll get the fuck off my porch.
The only problem with doing that is they're gonna know where you're at. You don't know where they're at. You'll be back with my boys.
So
We're
here's
gonna-
what you do.
We're gonna clap it up.
Here's how you avoid this, right? You get butt ass naked and you take your gun out front and you just start firing it off in every direction. They will not ever come back to your house, I promise you.
Okay, or you can do option B, just go bare ass naked on your front lawn. Cover yourself like JJ does on OnlyFans and General Sal's, and they'll never want to come near your house again. And also, too, you do not want to see what happens on JJ's
Tell him,
OnlyFans when he gets a baconator. It's very disturbing.
You pull an AK-47, you fire
tell,
at me in the air. I pulled this motherfucker out my ass.
Are
I
you trying to
am
get him
America's
shot?
Rumble.
tell him if he don't want to be lonely to go to farmersonly.com.
You should probably take advice from a
Just
professional.
open the door, say that very politely, then close the door, and just leave it at that, man. And then if he knocks on the door or says anything, call the cops. Just leave it at that, man. Trust me. Just leave it at that. It'll work. It'll work, I swear. And anybody who's watching the stream, which they won't be because I've been put a new link up. I just totally screwed that AI car.
Good advice, people.
No, it's not.
Yeah, just fire an AK-47 off from Porch Naked. It's America. Why not? Fuck it, dude. Fuck them.
Welcome everyone. While we talk dumb shit, by Fliction drives cars. Rated R.
For ARG.
R, Mitchie, we talk about the cars. R.
I hope it's on fire. That's that smell. Whoops. It's gross.
Stop burning down the house, JJ.
Almost have a few times. Where's the armor bomb? To make. Was it heavy though?
Forgot what I was doing there for a minute.
I'm gonna hold off on The Walking Dead. They got DLC that was announced, more story coming out next month.
Uh-oh. I will be right back, gentlemen.
That game looks like a lot of fun.
Once you get used to it, yes, it is. But like some of the gameplay mechanics are a little weird. You gotta get used to it. Like in my initial playthrough, I went into a house. Like I climbed up the side of the house, and then I was like, all right, I think I got what I need. I'm not going out the front door because I've never been there, so I'm going right back out the same way I came in. Freaking fell off the house, yo. I fell from the second floor. 'Cause for some reason the gripping just didn't work.
Dude, this Conan game is a blast. I did join a lobby earlier, and I was just running around eating people. I got kicked off.
Oh, they kicked you. They could kick you out.
Yeah, I mean, like, it was because it wasn't a PvP server, it's PvE conflict, so you're technically not supposed to just kill people. It's kind of there just in case you need or have to, like, or like they'll open up like a weekend where you can do PvP. And I was just running around level 1 eating people. I wasn't even taking their stuff. I was just eating them.
And when they die, is that like permadeath or is it just
They respawn. Oh, so okay. So you can spawn at the original spawn point in the beginning of the game in the desert, or you can spawn at a bedroll or a bed. So you have two other spawn points. I don't know if you can spawn in a town or not. I can't remember. Like at an inn, I'm not sure, but you can just basically craft on the fly a bed or a bedroll. It doesn't cost much materials to get, and then you can have a spawn point. So it's not too bad. Now depending, now I'm playing offline right now on my single player one, so I can adjust the settings how I want. But some people play with it on or off, where if you die, you lose your stuff and you have to go back for it. Some people have it turned on or off. I play with it on because it adds more challenges, kind of. Because like right now, I could just run in and try to get this boss, but I'm trying to craft extra armor and stuff just in case I die, which I probably will. So that way, if I can't get to my body, I at least have a backup set of armor. But it's pretty fun. Because after I get this boss, that's one of the pieces I think I need for the amulet thingy. He has something I need for. I can't remember what. It's a giant white bat. It's like a Dark Souls kind of boss. And then after that, I'm gonna go to my first city, find, and then do a dungeon because I should have enough gear. But like, I just made this little makeshift. It's not really a castle. It's like a camp. I got stone walls around it. I have like a little house I built, a little room.
I mean, I had to see how squirrely this car is, JJ. The track control's set to level 3. It's a good thing you're not online, didn't buy it. It might drive.
I have topless dancers with assassin knives to kill people that try to steal my shit.
What the hell, JJ?
Yeah, dude.
What the hell?
So to capture thralls, which are like companions, they call them thralls. They're slaves. You had to boink them on the head with a club and then drag them back to your camp. They literally tie them with a rope and just drag them back to the camp.
The fuck?
It's hilarious. I'm gonna record it.
That's where JJ eats the booty holes back at his camp.
So I'm gonna record it tomorrow. Me catching a couple, so I can send it to you guys. It's fucking hilarious.
Oh, please do. Those would be great clips to have
Yeah,
posted.
it's hilarious, dude. Just dragging people across the desert. You're my blacksmith now. You're my cook. You will make me human flesh to eat. You will be my next topless dancer to defend my shit. They do. They have really good daggers to just fuck people up with. So they're called Kingslayer daggers.
Oi, King Slayer.
Oh, you do a backflip with these. I have a bunch of human flesh and worry to eat for food. Okay, so there's a reason behind it. So like, look. First of all, that's another food source. So if you're talking straight stats, right, it makes sense. 2, you can upgrade your character to eat raw meat without like getting sick. By upgrading, I think the survival skill.
What are you animals doing
you
out
can just run
there?
around, kill stuff, and eat it. So if you're like, it's better to cook it. You get more out of it. But if you're in a pinch, I can unlock a furniture maker. Like make furniture. You can make whole cities on here. It's pretty neat. 4-horse saddle. I think I can learn how to make saddles. A rhino travels? You can ride a fucking rhino?
I thought that was. I remember hearing
Yes,
some
you
type of
can ride a
freaking
fucking
expansion they
rhino.
did for that brought
Yeah,
that
they
in.
added mounts. I didn't know you could ride a goddamn rhino.
With your giant cack out.
Oh my god, and a lance. I'm definitely getting that because you can use it on the back.
Wait, see, that's why you got hung. With a giant cock, you don't need no
Well,
fucking.
apparently I'm not trustworthy enough to handle a cock. So that's what got me into this.
In case you don't know, the game code in Exiles literally will say that you've been exiled for not knowing how to handle cocks.
Yeah.
We're not sure if they mean. We are hoping they mean the foul type.
I'm concerned either way, to be honest. Would you do that chicken if they're talking about a chicken, you know?
This Mustang, this AI Mustang is trying hard to keep.
Them AI, dude, they haul balls too sometimes. You can catch them in corners because they'll slow down a lot in corners sometimes. This game is honestly better on the PC because you can get mods for it and like do like a custom lobby and do like all sorts of crazy shit. Alchemy bench.
Ooh, I barely won that.
Let's see.
That's a 2014 7. It's not the new 2014 7. It's still
No, that's
$50,000. Not bad.
yeah.
But I have to see what it feels
You
like if
can
it's traction
literally
control off.
you can
I was
get
like,
that
shit,
in like
traction.
2 or 3 races on a lobby or like one race on a.
Yeah, one race right now I just made it off of, and
So basically, if you run a couple races with it, it pays for itself. So that's like, yeah, like I don't mind buying stuff like that because it's really not, like, it's not really a waste of money because, like you, like I said, you do a couple races with it, you just paid for it. That's fine. And you got some race around.
just wish that made a starting grid or get qualifying in starting grid fair. The starting you dead last.
What on the offline ones or the AI ones? Yeah, that shit irritates me too. That,
I want to adjust my car settings, turn my traction control down. Why are you making this hard to do?
what do I need? Oh, it's being recorded. Oh, this is what I have.
Tickle.
Yeah, go through there. My throat starts to exist to blunt. But I finally stopped tasting salt and like drop my phone, sorry. I finally stopped coughing with that salt shit. Jesus Christ, that stuff is gross.
So,
Yeah, salt vape thing I got to try and quit smoking. Shit's gross.
I'm sorry.
It was supposed to be gummy bear flavored, damn it. It was not gummy bear flavored. It tastes like shit.
No, it tasted like salt.
Yeah. Ugh. Nah. I mean, it worked. Like, if I kept smoking, I definitely wouldn't smoke a cigarette again. I couldn't smoke anything because it tasted fucking terrible. But I would never want to put myself through that again. Hell no. Those are gross. Terrible product.
Nah, dude, I turned the traction control down to 1 and the car drives just fine.
Yeah.
And it even lets you drift and fishtail like at really high
Yeah.
speeds.
If you're careful, you might be able to get away with it completely off. But Corvette,
Well, that's what I'm saying. I turned it down to 1 just to see how much
because
different
Corvettes
it is.
get loose easy. But if you're careful, though, they're pretty fun cars.
This one's pretty planted.
Yeah, I'll definitely pick it up and race it with you. I'm entertained from looking at the booby dancers of death. That's their names now. Damn. I could just.
Car might not be drivable freaking on a traction control on. Might be one of those cars that you.
Yeah, you need to get loose.
I wouldn't turn it off after this for try it out. I do. I got a couple cars that you really can't do. They're alright.
Yeah, some you need it, and some are better without. Weird.
Well, with the controller, you can't do movements quickly.
Sure.
Doesn't read them. If you watch how your wheel turns in relation to where you put the stick, it takes a while for it to.
That's why I had a nice. That game would really be.
You can get wheels for like
Yeah.
$1.50. I think that's what I was paid for the one Noel has. And it's a PS4 wheel. PS4 and 3 wheels. So. And it'd probably be compatible with PS5. No, I stroked out such a leak. Cars are actually fun to drive though. It spins and everything else, but the differential reacts in a manner where it's like got all kinds of traction. Like if you've seen some of that I've done with it coming off road and back on track with it and everything, you can't flick.
Damn, Fliction, you scary.
Like damn, Fliction, learn to drive.
Damn, Fliction, you scary, yo.
Yes. I expect to see it again. Right?
What? Oh.
I expect her again.
Paster.
Think if I His turn. Like, I'm not making the turns right in this car, but it's my drive. Am I getting used to it? Period. I swear you play a lot of the drive when you off on. Really controllable when you ride it though. I don't think it's hard to get something faster.
They're kind of known for being fun track cars, you know.
Well, and getting used to faster cars is a lot about learning
You're
the
a trap
braking.
car.
To
Shit.
face it.
See, that's the one thing I was trying not to freaking have to deal with. But there's no comeback from that. Fuck. I lost that war.
Power of the
That
face
is
joke.
just that just slays everything. Nothing you can do about that. Nothing you can do about that.
Because this car ain't like our Group 4 cars. We can't go flat out nearly as much. Cars, you gotta slow down a lot earlier and everything. Not a race car, so they're a little harder to drive. But it makes a good track car.
Can you pull wheelies? Fish tacos.
I have done so horrible in this race.
Fish tacos.
I believe in first place. So fast though.
Tacos.
Fish tacos.
Fish tacos.
Tacos of the fish.
Taco fish. All these, all those, that too.
Well,
10 here minus this. Export. Ah, who we lost? He has returned. Whoever left has returned. Oh, there you go. It was JJ.
what was JJ?
He left, but he returned. Once more.
That's because he's probably a mobile one.
Yeah.
Yep. It'll do that.
gonna go hunt.
All right, I'm back.
Wait, crikey.
Oh shit.
Ah, piss.
Stop.
How much
Yeah,
money you
but-
have on Gran Turismo now?
Less than 20,000 still. I haven't played in a while.
Oh, I just found a car we might buy next. That's like
That's
$51,000.
expensive.
Oh no, the grade 4 car I bought was expensive. That was like it was 300. It was like 300,000.
Yeah. This is a cheap car. It's a faster car, but it's
But which of those cars play Crisis?
None of them.
none of them can play Crisis. Well, maybe a Tesla. Teslas can do
Just
anything.
saying. Crisis.
Crisis
It
is
is.
pretty important.
Like if you don't have Crisis, you have to really start
You go-
questioning your life.
Yes, he's correct. Start questioning life right now.
I mean, realistically, think about how many days you go in life without being seen, hearing, or in some way crisis coming up in your life.
This is true.
Alligators don't drop.
It's such a big part of the world. It's like life itself.
See, Fliction gets it, man. He gets it.
Speaking of which, I
Yeah,
should
you should.
stream
You
it,
should
shouldn't
stream
I?
Crisis.
Peter probably barely runs it.
You'll be fine.
Just run at minimum settings, dude.
Oh shit, Ouija's here. What's up, Ouija? Go, Ouija.
Go, Weenie. Yo, we were playing Mario Brothers Wii earlier.
Huh?
We were playing Mario Brothers Wii earlier. Game was hella fun.
4-player one?
Yeah, that one. I have it working now without the motion controls, so with the next regular Xbox controller.
Damn.
Yes, go.
How you do that, man?
Yes, go. Oh man, it's just I need a third copy.
He's using the brakes.
I might have fucked that up. Everything's gonna be okay.
That's not a knife.
Yeah, it is.
Now this is a knife.
That's a spork.
The life of the wife was ended by the knife.
Nice. Let's see here. One shot of. I have something wrong here. What did I have wrong here? Let me see.
Oh man, he's on the camera attack.
Boom, boom.
Did you text 3 times? I forget. Yeah, you text 3 times, yeah. Literally died. Let's go back to playing something else.
That's
What?
what it is. See, I knew I could find it.
I ranked down.
I
Of course I
found
did.
it.
I was playing a Red Eyes deck.
I mess fit in VR. Knight, you mess a lot of VR games. Yeah, anything good? Anything good? That'd be a good set down
For
experience.
VR?
Yeah, good. See, play a lot of VR.
Well, a lot of them you could play sitting down.
Well, name one, in other words.
Walking
Five
Dead.
head.
Walking Dead literally has an option where you click your right stick and it sets you up into like your stationary, playing it stationary. But it's still VR, whatever the hell. The Walking Dead definitely has a seated experience type thing.
Walking Dead Walking Dead
No.
multiplayer?
No, it is a single player experience.
How much does it cost?
I got it on sale. I got that, and I got Lone Echo on sale, and also all 3 Vader Immortals on sale. I think I paid like $15 for all 3 Vader Immortals, some shit like that. That's what I was thinking of actually jumping into that one because I'm gonna hold off on Walking Dead till the DLC comes out next month.
You paid $3.50. It was a
I
Loch
played
Ness monster.
Tree Fitty.
That damn Loch Ness monster got your ass again.
Man, I played some Tree Fitty.
That Loch Ness monster's on Steam making discounts.
Man, you straight out of a comic book.
Car may get better for his car though. I've drove this type.
So what's
before,
this
though.
new Marvel movie
Doesn't
coming out? Like Kung Fu or some shit?
Is it called
Martial
Marble?
arts?
Is it called Marble Madness?
Marble Madness.
Marble Madness. Oh, I hear you say that.
Game Store classic, okay? Especially the original arcade one. The NES port isn't bad, but that original arcade arcade cabinet with the little like fucking trackball and everything else, perfect.
That seemed to have worked. Alright.
You know what? You know what bugs me in multiplayer? When someone just wants to tell you to get them out of the track.
So you're saying it grinds your gears?
Grinds my gears. Yet I do the same thing to people. I just don't like it when it's happening.
Oh.
When they won't pass you, they just stay with you because they're just trying to get a feel for the track, and breaking point, and everything, and then they're going to do their own
Yeah.
thing. I do it to people.
That's why you give them a hearty good old brake check.
I was in first place, but laps to get full laps to get. Not paying attention to brake point. I have to tell you, it's super.
You what?
Parts race me from the lead. It's Tater Super. The new A86.
You mean the BMW? No, I'm just kidding.
The BMW based freaking Super. Yes. Basically,
Yeah.
what, an M3?
I remember the reason why. I remember the whole reason why they teamed up with Toyota teamed up with BMW to do it as well too. They didn't have any type of develop art. They weren't really wanting to develop an engine for it and everything else. And they're just like, hey, we'll sign a contract with you. You do everything. Even though, don't get me wrong, it's a nice looking car, but you can look at the side of it. You can look at that car and tell it started as a BMW.
You know, we call BMWs here. We call them boomers.
The engines.
They should have built their own chassis and everything, and then just put
Yeah.
them in running gear.
They should have changed the body. They should have made the body style more classic in line with the last Supra, but that didn't happen.
It's all about aerodynamics.
No, it was all about parts they had, the parts that BMW already had in the bins.
Well, not.
You got told, JJ. You got told.
You know, speaking of
Yeah,
JJ,
he's right. It's a car that they built with as many out of the bin parts as they
didn't want
possibly
to.
could.
Toyota didn't want to put out a lot of money for it, and they tried to. That was the whole idea, was try to keep it under a certain amount of budget, and sell it for a premium. It worked.
Fliction knew how to drive, he wouldn't.
But speaking of JJ, we haven't heard much about JJ's OnlyFans lately. Why is your content's get delayed and staled on there, man? You need to wrap it up a bit.
You haven't heard about his OnlyFans because he took
Oh, he did? Gotcha.
his general source is
Ah.
unreliable.
Yeah, they couldn't keep up with the mid.
I mean, he could always just go to start doing dirty things with baconators. I mean, and nacho cheese sauce.
But then the world will run out of baconators.
Look, JJ didn't feel right taking people's money without a steady supply of general soy sauce. You have to understand, he has limits.
Gotcha.
This is true. This is the way.
JJ's listening.
He can't hear us. He's on mobile. Ha!
This is
Yeah.
mostly true.
She was on when I was on mobile. I couldn't hear you. So I'm speaking from experience here.
My levels increased a lot just by doing these type of races.
Wait a minute. He just responded. He can hear us. Fuck.
He
No,
heard you guys talking shit about his OnlyFans. How dare you?
it wasn't really talking shit. It was. Look, the truth needed to be said. Okay.
Well, okay, this is what we'll start.
The general soda supply
Okay,
can't
this is
keep
what
up
we'll
with
do.
demand.
We'll start a Patreon for him so he can go find another General So's supplier.
We need to start a GoFundMe to cure Knight's
We need to
cough.
go fund me to get
That'd be nice.
a new headset.
I do need a new headset. This headset fucking sucks.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have a headache, and and then you mentioned before like how that thing always hurts your head after a while.
Hell
Anyways,
yeah,
I have
I'm
a headache
fucking
sometimes.
dying right now, dude. Fucking headset sucks ass.
Where did you buy Walking Dead at?
I got it. There was a sale in the Oculus store.
Well, you guys, what I didn't want to play on VR is Yu-Gi-Oh! VR. Even though it's all manual, it's still mad funny to do.
Yu-Gi-Oh! VR. Pokemon VR is where he's at, my guy.
Oh my god.
Is it called Saints
Yeah.
and Sinners?
It's cool because they actually all these updates and expansions, or I guess you call them expansions, that's been coming out for that. That's been all free, yeah. So you just buy the game once, and they've been giving you everything else.
That's nice.
It's a fun game. I'm pretty sure you could play it sitting down. You may. So far, I haven't done anything that I have to like really reach for.
But I mean, having to turn around
Yeah,
to
you
fight
have to do
zombies.
that. Yeah.
But can
I
you turn
think you
around
can.
control
Yes, there's
stick?
snap turning. So as long as you get used to that, I can't use that shit. That shit freaking feels weird.
See, that's why, like, I would buy it right now. Except to me, that doesn't sound like a good seated experience.
Probably not because there's no tackles there.
Snap turning
No
sucks.
tackles.
I want a good.
There's a bunch of VR games now, man. You just have to look. Then you get Beat Saber. You'll have Popeye's forearms.
I really want Beat Saber. Like when I do actually get a headset and everything else,
You need
I'm
a
looking
chair
for it.
without
Like,
arms
Beat
on
Saber's
for
the
Beat
one I've
Saber.
actually wanted to play.
You need to stand up for Beat Saber.
My
Beat Saber,
nephew
you
has
sure
it. He
should be
freaking
standing
loves
up
that
for
shit.
it.
Although, like, I just like the fact that you can actually upload your own songs to it and, you know, play or just go and look at what songs you want added to it and everything else.
Yeah, it's kind of like old school in that regard, but it's like even with VR, dude. It's fun.
Yeah. And quite frankly, I've always liked rhythm
Watch the
games to
replay.
begin with. So like, if I could just sit there and play like a game like that and play my favorite play favorite songs like that, I'm totally down with it. So
I can
Play
feel
Hatsune
it. You
Miku.
can feel it.
It's not into
Rhythm.
the anime girl thing.
no, I'll just play a Persona go. Let's play one of the Persona rhythm games.
Those
Rhythm.
games are
It's a
great, dude.
dancer.
But with Hatsune Miku, bro, that-
Persona has rhythm games?
and there's Hatsune Miku game. Have you ever seen a Hatsune Miku game, Forrest?
I have. I don't believe Fliction has though.
There's one in
Yeah,
VR
I
for
think there is.
PSVR.
He's right about that.
Huh?
I have it for some reason. It's in my game library. It's the only reason I saw
Yeah,
it.
Fliction. What are you not telling us in the stream? Mm-hmm. You doing your private time on that PSVR? None of us is around.
Well,
It's what I love about the stream that I got the replay playing. Walking Dead Saints and Sinners,
Yes, sir.
$40.
No,
That's
I got
on
it on
sale?
sale and I got it for like I think like $20, $25, some shit
You
like
could
that.
probably find it other way. You know, you could probably find it for like a.
I don't know if Oculus
Market
supports that.
Store.
Yeah, I don't know if Oculus
Gotcha.
has support for keys.
Oh, I didn't know. That's what I was about to. My next question I was about to ask. But anyway, I had an idea. We should advertise it. Like Phil, you keep saying it every now and then, so I just want to go ahead and get it out there. We should start advertising the gaming collective on farmersonly.com. Think about the hits we'd get.
But you get hits only from farmers. Uh,
But we wouldn't have to be lonely.
Get it, guys. Money don't grow on trees, but farmers know how to grow stuff on trees. I'll stop. I'll show myself how.
I'm right behind you, man.
See, I don't get it, man. I still am better than the minimum specs. It must be that they don't have the device ID for 700 XT in their approved list yet.
That's pretty dumb.
For
VR. He was having an issue with it earlier, saying that his card wasn't his hardware wasn't compatible with his headset or some shit.
fuck that noise.
All right, Oculus, get Fliction's card on there now. If not, the stream's gonna riot. One person on the stream is gonna riot right now.
Because I close a bunch of tabs on my browser. Let's go to see what new games I can try out on CD Romance. Wait, what the fuck? There were Inuyasha games on PS2? Yo? The fuck
They
is
out here?
Gunbird?
Yeah, here.
The
Out
fuck
here.
is Gunbird? Oh, it's a shmup. It's like a fun shmup. Come on. What do I play? Are there any Power Rangers games worthwhile? I used to play
JJ,
the old Game Boy Advance
get
Power
'em.
Rangers games.
Get him, JJ.
What about Power Rangers Dino Thunder? Is that a game?
Dino Thunder was a series. I don't think that if there's any Power Rangers games, I'm clueless. Like the only one I know of is Battle for the Grid. That's the only good one as far as I know.
Yeah, there
Like
was,
back in the day, there was an old school beat 'em up Power Rangers that wasn't too bad.
yeah, some of the old ones on the Beano ones are pretty good actually.
Yeah, a lot of those older beat 'em up, like anything beyond like the '90s, up and like between the '90s up until Battle for the Grid, I'm blank on.
What the hell is ZHP Unlosing Ranger versus Dark Death Evil, man? Oh, I gotta download this. This game looks good.
I just provided feedback about that message and about how I'm pretty sure it's my.
What did I do to deserve this, my lord? What is that? Is that the title of the fucking game, dude?
The hell you looking at, man?
Oh, bro. I don't know, man. I'm looking at CD romance games. They look fun, but Power Ranger game. I just want to play a Power Ranger game, dude. There was one on Super Nintendo was actually hype.
Yeah, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
Yeah, that's the one, dude.
Yep. It was also a Sega Genesis too. I liked it. But the
Sega
problem
Genesis
is-
had a fighting game though, right? It was a fighting game.
No, the movie one, the one that you guys
Oh,
are
you're
talking
talking about
they
Power
had
Rangers
like,
a movie.
well,
Yeah.
they had that one they released, the one that was a side scroll with beat 'em up, but everything else, there was two ports. There was a SNES port, and then there was the Genesis
I
port.
always wanted to play
And then
the
they had
Cross.
then they had a movie
I
one
wonder-
as well too. I think.
Yeah, that
was
movie
on
one
Genesis.
sucked.
Yeah, it was
That movie
bad.
one sucked really bad.
What was that?
But it
Project
featured
X Zone?
Ivan Ooze though.
What the hell was Project X Zone? Wasn't that a game?
Pretty sure the stream is gonna.
It was a 3DS game.
They're gonna riot because they're saying Power Rangers the movie was a bad game.
Hey, look,
It was-
that Power
it was
Rangers movie
horrible.
was a great movie, though. I have that movie on DVD. The game was horrible, yes, but that movie still holds up to the test of time. Me and JJ watched it and confirmed it. Now, Turbo, on the other hand, does not hold up.
We should watch the Power Rangers. We should watch some Japanese Power Rangers content here on this stream.
You mean Super Sentai?
Yes, that's exactly what I'm talking about, dude. We should watch the pirate one. That was the best one, dude. Oh my god, Goku no Pirate, Goku no Kaizo no Ku, something Super Sentai. Like that shit was so good, dude. He was like turning toys into real people. It was so
I can't
Sailor
believe you actually
on
got
the
that much
moon.
through, yo.
Sailor on the Moon.
I can't see that shit.
What?
All that shit you were saying.
What? Gozuko Kaizoku.
Yeah. Yeah, that stuff.
Yeah, that. I'm trying to remember how to say it though. Let me look it up actually. I'm sure there's a YouTube video of it. I think of the whole thing. No,
Where it says how to say it?
What was it called again? Super Sentai, right? We have to start with that.
He's asking me and I can't even say it.
Kaizoku Sentai Gokai. That's what it was called. Gokai.
Gokuyo.
Yo, dude, this shit's so good, dude. You can't tell me all Gokai changes an hour and a half. Opening one to the Gokai range. Yeah, the Power Rangers were the best one.
Rangers.
Where can I watch this? Legitimately, like episode 1, right? See if this can go watch. Gokai Ranger. Oh, there it is. Full series, watch online.
You can tell
Delete
Terrell's
the
not
video.
online.
Yeah, no, fuck, I can't watch it on YouTube. Well, it's called Kaizoku Sentai Gokaiger. That's what it's called. Got it. Not that hard, dude. I can teach you how to pronounce it.
Nah, I'm un poco loco.
Poco loco? Yeah.
Yeah.
Episode 1. Wait, I found it? What the fuck? The entire series on Google Drive? What the fuck? Yo. Okay, maybe it's the safest site, but we're gonna try it anyway. Okay, no, fuck
Ape
that.
Escape? What?
space pirates appear. Dude, it's like watching anime, dude. You have to find. Where's episode 1, dude? Oh, there's I have episode 1. I just want to watch episode 1. I just want to stream it, dude. It's on Vimeo. That's good. Guys, check out my stream real quick. Come on, Knight. You know you'll be entertained by this. Come on. You gotta watch Pirate Power Rangers, dude. You can't go wrong with it. You just can't.
I can't watch it.
We're already in the first season of the episode, and we're already in the action. Are they flying?
I think the tabletop game thing's never happening.
Dude, we should get the tabletop simulator in VR.
I have tabletop simulator.
And-
Me
and
too,
then-
I have it too.
And then make it work through that. And then
I
that's
can
what
share it with
happens.
you guys. And for what it's worth, I was muted. I apologize, but Epic Games currently has Alien Isolation free, and that has a VR mod to it as well. So you guys could look into that too. Yes,
Does
it
it
Yeah,
really
does.
have a
it
VR
does.
mod?
Question is, do I want to
What the
have a
fuck?
xenomorph
They're
chase
translating
me?
it to Hindi.
You-
Yes, you do.
I think you should. I think
No,
you
I'm
should
definitely
pitch
going to
yourself,
stream
Mike.
that without VR. If you guys want to do it with VR, you're more than welcome to. But that's the game I think I'm going to start streaming on, during the day on stream and everything else while no one else is doing anything.
JJ did it.
What we should
JJ
do, we
did
should
it.
play tabletop simulator, and we should play dominoes. Who wants
Hey,
to play tabletop
JD did it
simulator?
all.
Unironically.
I already own Alien Isolation.
Well, there you go.
So they must have re-added it.
Giving it away.
Yeah,
before?
Epic Game Store it's a free game. It's a free game, and there was another one on there too as well. It's a card-based game. I didn't look at it, but
Yeah,
for some
Hands of
reason I'm
Fate.
having. Yeah,
There was that game that
check.
Bloods put a link about earlier. It was free. I got
Yeah.
that.
Quick Flash. I already have that through the Jackbox Party Pack. However, we can actually do a live stream of that. We would have to hide the room code until everybody gets in there. What it is that you use your phones to play the game, and you can live stream, and everybody can after we're in, you can give the room code to everyone, and they can join in on as the audience, so to speak, and it's a lot of fun. It's like I want to get there's one Jackbox that actually has it's mad. It's called like Mad Libs rap like some kind of it's a rapping robot thing where you basically. Rap.
I have. You don't know Jack. I think it's on PS4.
Let me see. I have one of the Jack. I got like one or two of the Jackbox Party Packs already, and that was something I was thinking about streaming one night as well too, so we can get everybody involved. Like all you really need is a phone, and Terrell has a phone now, so he can get on it too. So. Because I mentioned it a while back while Terrell wasn't here as
What
well,
were we
and
talking
he's
about?
like, "Well, I don't have a phone." I'm like, "Now, and it's perfect. He has a phone now, so it's great."
What's the latest thing in free game?
Yeah.
I got-
It's Alien Isolation and some card game called Hands of.
No.
Hand
I
of
mean
Fate.
VR.
Hand of Fate is free?
It's always
Um,
free VR stuff.
I'm not sure.
Where
if it's still
where is their free VR stuff?
Just type free in an Oculus Home. Just type free
Oh.
and hit enter. In Steam, there's a free option. To
And I'm
filter
not
by free. %.
sure. JJ might be able to be the one to be able to tell me
Filter by
this.
VR free.
There was a bunch of free games on PlayStation 4, on PS4, and two of them I got were VR games. Well, one of them I got was VR games. That was Res Infinite, and so that's the only one VR game I could think of. But that's PSVR.
Well, I'm glad Hand of Fate is free, dude. Affirming order.
Excuse me.
Thank you. Your email receipt has been sent to you. Okay, now we gotta go to Hand of Fate. I'm gonna start Hand of Fate 'cause I always wanted to play that. Oh, is that like card games?
Alright, let me see. Yeah. Main menu. Quit button.
I'll be right back, guys.
All right, man.
All right, Ouija.
Oh, there
Catch
must
you
have been an
later.
interesting free game. He's like, I have to check this out now.
It's hentai.
Oh, that's what it is.
Oh, for what it's worth,
I'm gonna get free hentai
I'm
games
gonna
on
throw
Steam,
myself on the
maybe.
sword for everyone. This is gonna be a collect Discord only if you're interested in seeing it. There is two beta games that are basically adult only from Steam that I've been saving and for a Discord exclusive thing that I have installed. I haven't messed with yet. I've been waiting for everyone else to be around because I'm not doing that alone. I want someone else to be involved in that shit show because it's gonna be fucking hilarious.
Is it that the hell game?
What game is that?
No, I didn't. I got rid of Succubus after that one scene. I couldn't play it anymore after seeing that one scene. I'm like,
Wait,
nope,
did
I'm
that
done
game
with it.
ever come out?
No,
Succubus?
there's a beta for it. There's a demo for it
Oh,
now, and there's a very disturbing scene in there. I don't want to talk about it on a live stream because it's that disturbing. I literally put the controller down and stopped playing it because it disgusted me that badly. And I'm not bothered easily by stuff. However, when there's a fetus involved, and what I saw and what happened in there, that was pretty much it for me.
damn.
Yeah, it takes a lot for something to bother me like that, and that definitely bothers me.
What is-
I got a stream up of all the stuff. I'm like, but no one's really watching this.
Replays. UPD. Emergency.
Trying to make it.
Also, too, Epic servers are kind of being weird tonight, so if anyone's having any issues with downloads, just give it a heads up right now. I've been downloading isolation for a little bit. It's not my connection. My connection's still on 5, but I think it's just a lot of people are tending to download it. For what it also, too, what it's like, yeah, I keep saying we're sorry. It looks like we're having trouble connection and we'll continue to retry. But for what it's worth, it's only 16 gigs. It's not a large game, so it's not like it's going to take up a lot of your hard drive. I actually ended up deleting a bunch of things earlier, like yesterday, so.
I think I'm just gonna play older games for a while. I think like Knight has Bioshock in his
Bioshock's really
library.
good.
I think I'm gonna
I'll
play
raise my
through
hand
those
and tell you right now,
games.
Fliction, I need to give you access to mine because I have all 3 Bioshocks, and because I had them.
I think Knight has all that.
Do I? I think. I don't know.
think he
You would
does.
have to check. I don't remember.
I have
It
all.
must have been
Because if
some
you have-
bundle or some shit. I don't know.
If you have the first one, it's gonna be they'll give you they essentially they'll give you Bioshock Remastered because I had first 2 Bioshocks, but I highly suggest if you play Bioshock 1, definitely play 2 because 2 actually like the first one's the best one, the 2's okay, but 2 has like one of the best story plots in it. It's actually DLC that comes with it free. It's called Minerva's Den. It's probably like one of the best pieces of storytelling I've ever played in a game. I do also have Bioshock Infinite, which is actually worth a playthrough. Not a lot of people liked Infinite. It was, some people were disappointed in it, but I enjoyed it for what it was. Oh, okay, really? Okay, I wasn't sure because I know there was a bit of a spat back after Infinite released because of something or another. I can't remember exactly what, and then, but now But yeah, I have all 3 Bioshocks, and I actually want to play through the first 2 in remaster at some point, and maybe I'm thinking about playing 2 again and might just stream that because I like Minerva's Den so much.
He was alright.
I might get back and start Borderlands 2
If you want to
again.
do that, I'm totally interested in doing that with you. If you want to do that, we can play that together.
I played the Borderlands.
Yeah. We started a game,
Yeah,
but
we never finished it. We need to get back to it. We can always just start from scratch and start from the beginning on a stream or something as well too. It's always a possibility. I mean, we have a lot of things to do. I got over I don't know about you, but I got over 300 games in my Steam library, and of course across Origin, Epic Games, Microsoft, and a bunch of others. I probably got about 500 PC games altogether, so I got plenty to go with.
I think as far as new experiences, I think I'm going to stay with fucking VR for
Renewed experiences.
And JJ, we're already working on there. We're gonna do a Patreon to get you to general sales because you need your content back when you're on OnlyFans. It needs to thrive.
Yeah, that Conan game's
Also, I do have Ark Survival, by the way, Fliction. I got that free on Epic Game Store.
I have it on Steam. I don't think
Oh,
it
doesn't?
crossplay.
Ah, crap. I thought it did because it's on console now too, but I guess not. I really don't know. And JJ, for what it's worth, I did update Rogue Company, so if you're up for it tomorrow, we could play some rounds. Don't know why Isolations is having so much issue downloading. It's fucking weird. And it definitely isn't my internet connection. I did speed test. You know what? I'm gonna start Epic Games.
Yeah, porn nuts.
It's like freaking From Other Sons downloading on my.
From Other Sons.
Hey, if I can play Walking Dead seed, I can play that game. That game very seldom is there ever anything behind you. You know what I mean?
There could be. You just turn around.
JJ, you were the one that told me about the Alien Isolation and the VR mod, right?
Dude, I haven't. They might have VR support for it. I honestly.
They do. I know they do.
Okay.
It might be a community patch, but yeah, they do have it.
But you can turn around and From Other Sons with the stick.
Yeah,
just
you
turn
can do that
around.
with Walking Dead too.
You can also do it with Alien Isolation if you use the mod.
I thought you said it was snap turning in Walking Dead.
There's snap turning, and then there's, I think they call it smooth turning too.
Yeah, that's like something going on internally on Epic Games server. It's saying it can't download the game, try again later. I keep hitting resume and it doesn't want to. And the error code it gives me is related to their servers.
You get some Chillin.
No, it's probably you. And by the way, for what it's worth, I really thoroughly enjoyed Knockout City, which was that basically the fucking dodgeball game. That was a lot of fun. I enjoyed it. I played a little bit of it myself. I'm not sure if the beta's still going or not, but like, it was crossplay, and I had a blast with it. It was a lot of fun, just being a dodgeball game and everything else. It was really neat. So, I highly suggest anyone interested in something like that, check it out because it was a blast, and I got really good at it. I got pretty good at it pretty quick. And there was also there's this cage ball that you can actually trap an enemy in, and then throw it at another enemy, and it gives you two kills at once.
Sounds like hacks.
It was hacks. And also, not to mention, I need to message Spaz and ask him if he'd be up for I wanted to try to live stream for the King and our gameplay for the King. We haven't touched that in a while either, night.
You might have to start over because I don't fucking remember what the fuck we were doing.
I remember
Or the King, I don't know.
Oh yeah, Dokapon. We'll check that out again.
Oh damn, yeah, Dokapon. We're at the end too, aren't we, JJ? You mean Spaz? We're like on the very last thing. We just have to get down to him and actually get through the dungeon and get to him.
Yeah, I'd like
and
to
then
get
beat
back
him.
to our game. I'd like to get back to the game I was in with you guys as well too. Maybe we can live stream that one. I can live stream that one while we're playing, or while someone can live stream it while we're played it.
Look, we're not talking about Smite. Your name is not Alien.
Look, don't be hating. I have a Canadian doppelganger. Damn it, he's just currently not around.
I'm gonna start playing Smite, and I'm gonna start going A, and I will
Fliction,
get
I have
love
a
too.
Molson's in the fridge. Does that count?
Yes.
That's part of it. Now
Can I
you
have
start
that
going A,
Molson?
and then
It's alright.
Dude, Canadian Molson's some delicious shit.
Yeah. It's like I don't know. It has a lot of flavor to it. It's a little heavier, but it's good.
Yeah, Canadian beer is good, except sorry, Labatt. I'm not a fan of Labatt. I only like Molson.
I don't remember which Labatt. I liked one of the Labatts. I don't remember which one.
It was probably Labatt probably Ice. Labatt Ice.
that blue was good. I used to drink the shit out of blue.
Wasn't Labatt bad? Okay.
It is alright. It's not my favorite beer, but it's not bad. It's
Oh no, not at all.
It's got a weird flavor to it.
Welcome to the stream. We're talking about Canadian beers, eh? So grab your poutine and your gravy.
Protein and gravy, eh?
Actually, we should.
Hey man, don't knock that shit. That shit
It probably
was probably
is.
amazing.
It does look
It's
good.
good.
Poutine, like I'm not knocking it. Like I would love to try it. I'm not a big fan of like I don't know. Yeah,
I can't believe we don't have that everywhere in this country. It
yeah.
really makes me
Well,
ashamed.
Canada, what they do is they do French fries and then they put cheese curds on it, which is poutine, and then they pour gravy over top of it.
Jay, you gotta see it. It looks freaking delicious, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Need to eat.
Actually,
You know, I wonder how good gravy fries would be.
it would be really good. I've
fries.
done it before. I've also done it with potato wedges, even better.
Make them really crunchy, and then put the
Yep.
pour the gravy over 'em.
And also, speaking of food, what's someone's opinion about tacos in this room?
Taco burrito.
Hardcore killer.
Like Jennifer Lopez.
You want to give taco flavor kisses to JJ? Is that what you're saying, Fliction?
You said taco flavored kittens. They make those. You can eat them.
I mean, you would.
I mean, your generation eats booty hole.
Bro,
And after you eat some Mexican, there'll be taco flavored kisses. Taco flavored pink eye.
Next to the gravy.
For what it's worth, if you really wanted to as well, I've also tried this as well too. Doing gravy fries with sausage gravy is also really fucking good too.
yeah, I've had that. That's good.
But I'm about to actually jump off. I'm going to hang around the Discord and everything else. But here, like, I'm waiting for my meds to kick in. Probably another 10 minutes will kick in, and then I got to go start working on dinner. I got an appointment in the morning, teleconference appointment in the morning, and I got to finish working on some things.
Damn, God, dinner at 12 midnight.
12 o'clock in the morning. It is Friday, the 23rd.
I eat late all the time too, though. It's bad, but
Excuse me. If I had the extra money to do it,
I eat late all the time.
Luigi was telling me that he found the Berserk Band of the Hawk game I really want to play and stream on PC that's half off. I'm hoping it's still half off when I get paid next week.
And just in case you guys are wondering, it's totally legit. We're gonna buy it and
Yep.
play it.
Yeah, we actually buy games here.
Yes. Gotta support the developers.
Mm-hmm. Like, don't get me
You
wrong.
know,
there's
you know, it'd be
certain
cool though if
situations
like in the future, like the actual companies that develop the game actually have their own little online store, I would buy all my games through that.
Yeah, I would too.
Like instead of going through like the Steam and all this shit, I'll buy it all straight from them, man.
It'd
So
be
then
great if you
they
could.
actually get the money.
Yeah, it'd be
They
great
get
if you could just buy straight from the devs. Absolutely.
they get all the monies.
Yeah.
But it's not realistic because of the demand. You know, them hosting it, they're gonna have to pay for that.
Yeah,
It's
it's not
so much
beneficial.
easier just to hand it off. Hey, yeah, you could take your cut. Just make sure you sell it.
Yeah, hand it
That's
off to
it.
a publisher, and then like then the publisher pushes it all the other things. I mean,
Yep.
shit. I'm kind of curious though what's going on with the there's been rumors for a while now they're remaking they're doing a remaster of of Kotar, and I'm really hoping good things for that. And I know for a fact
Who's
that
doing it?
it's not any from what I've heard, the rumor is it's not an internal EA developer doing it. It's a totally different developer that's completely redoing the game, and they're just being contracted by EA to do it.
Mm.
So I'm kind of staying on the fence about it till I know more information. I would love to see a remaster of Kotar because it's such a great game.
I
I'd
love
like to
that.
see I'd like to see the second one get remastered and actually it was finished because if you like Siflor, the second one was essentially an unfinished game near the end. Like that's why it was so barren and empty near the end. It was
Yeah,
like,
I think they cranked it out in a year.
yeah, they had to. That was basically the only situation. And a city was pushed under like you have to get this done within the year. And even it like that last whole area was entirely completely unfinished. That's why like Malachor 5 was so barren. There was actually supposed to be more for you to do on there, but and there was supposed to be more building up to getting there, but they just had to kind of cut a good chunk of that content out. There, however, is there was a community mod out a while ago. It's
There's
still
a
around there.
couple, and it restores a
Yeah,
lot of the lost, but not all of
yeah.
them, but some.
Well, yeah. There's that mission where you play as HK and you go into that factory that was actually supposed to be there originally in the game. That was cut, and like you like basically take over and like just like basically go like no, I'm the only one that can exist and blow up an entire factory or something or take over the factory or blow it up. I can't remember which it is.
HK is crazy as shit.
I like him.
I do
He
too.
just looks he looks at humans as meat bags.
I want remaster. We need to
but
talk.
I but I will say quite frankly the best art like the one of the best Star Wars games I just finished it yesterday was I played it was Fallen Fallen Jedi Fallen Order.
Yeah,
That
that
was
game
really good.
surprised me. Also, it was actually pretty fun.
I will say it is difficult. I'm not gonna like
It definitely frustrates you, especially some of the boss battles, dude. They piss the fuck off. Like they piss you off quick.
I didn't really get I was more having fun with it, laughing at it, going, okay, I was doing good, now I'm doing bad. I gotta kind of like balance out what I was doing that was helping me at first, and then kind of figure it out as I went. But for
Yeah,
me,
they're
using
fun
that
though.
using the force slow down ability helped me out a lot, especially when they went to go do their like when they would flash red, which is unblockable. You hit that to get out of the way. It gives you more time to get out of the way of it.
Yeah, yeah. That he's a really cool character.
Yeah. Cal was a great character. Even some of the supporting characters, I really liked the fucking witch lady from Dalthmere. She was really
Oh yeah.
cool, and you can kind of tell they kind of like no spoilers, but there's something teased between her and Cal. I'm hoping there's gonna be a sequel. And they kind of go further with that.
I'm hoping part two is like a Guardians of the Galaxy adventure.
Yeah, I mean, I could potentially see them taking that series and basically kind of doing a la Mass Effect with it, but mind you, better than but in a Star Wars,
Well,
mindset and
with
everything else.
100% of not a lot of choice, you're kind of
Yeah.
set on what happens.
Well, quite frankly, though, I'm hoping that there's, of course, there's the traversing in that game, which prominently has a lot of platforming. I hope they
Oh,
cut down a little bit on that. I didn't have a too big of an issue with it, but there was a lot of it, and
but there's
some
not
areas
many.
just didn't need it. Yeah, it wasn't necessary at every planet to have some kind of weird platforming area for you to do.
I agree. It felt extra.
If I had to give it a like if I had to give it a score from like a scale of 1 to 5, I'd give it like I would give it like a 3.5 or a 4. It was a good game. I can't
Yeah,
complain.
it's
There
a
was
good
some
game.
issues.
These have some small issues.
It had some issues. It had it
No,
it was primarily it's primarily for me was the traversing and everything else that was the biggest issue, and but I kind of like the Metroidvania type feel, like going back to a planet and everything else.
combat
And
was fun also.
you're absolutely right though. There was a lot of backtracking involved with it, and of course that's a given when you're playing one of those types of games that kind
Yeah,
of
like if
uses
they dialed it back,
Metroidvania.
oh sorry, if they put it back just a little bit more, it'd be better. Like they just
Yeah.
did a little too much.
I hate
went
Yeah,
overboard.
they kind of relied way too much on, oh, hey, you got to go back to this planet again, even though you went to that planet not long ago, but you got to go back to this planet a second or fourth or fifth time.
Yeah. Story was cool though.
Oh yeah, the story was great. That was the best part of it. And I do agree with you on that one thing. I'm not going to bring up spoilers, but that the former Jedi Knight that
Yeah.
saves you and everything else. I didn't like. I wholeheartedly agree
Spoilers.
with your point of view.
Spoiler alert.
Your point of view. Like I said, I'm not going into spoilers. I said former Jedi Knight. That's all you need to know because it's already told
You
in
said
trailers.
saves too. So that's it. Spoiler. Spoiler.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! All is a spoiler, and all bitches about
Everybody
spoilers. And now
fucking
he's
dies
fun.
at the end.
Yeah, JJ just
Spoiler.
spoiled it all to you.
Everybody
Spoiler alert.
and fucking
JJ spoiler
rapes a
alert.
koala with a lightsaber.
Spoiler.
Whipping the spoiler bean out.
You said something about koalas? What?
Yeah, it was actually
Shit, there's
he
koalas
Koalas
in
in
the
the
game?
spoiler
So it was
bean.
actually an Ewok. See, he was trying to cover all the other spoilers. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler
It
alert.
was beautiful game.
And no, nothing I mentioned is not a spoiler. It was in trailers and everything else, so it's safe.
It better have been. If not, we're gonna have to fucking take
Oh no,
Yep.
the police.
I'm already wanted.
Those spoiler
With the
police, they don't
strict-
play
with the-
nicely, man. They don't use
Six
gloves.
string on my back.
They don't use
I play
gloves.
for keeps.
Yeah, they don't
Don't
wear masks
mask.
either.
Oh God, no.
So no gloves, no mask. What are you gonna do, man?
I'm
You
gonna
don't want to.
run
You
and
don't want
hide.
to see them. You don't want
I'm
to see
gonna run
them.
and hide. I'm gonna run and hide. And I'm gonna spray Lysol in their eyes.
That'd
Yeah,
be
it was a
painful.
fun game though. I really enjoyed it. I want another game like that.
It was a really good game. I felt the same way as you did. I didn't want to. I was so close to 100% completion on all planets, but I didn't do New Game Plus. I didn't have an interest in it, so I just ended up. But by the time if I would have done it,
But yeah, it just wasn't like there wasn't enough there to keep me to come back for the new game plus.
yeah, but it was a great game. I mean, they just a little bit more. They just a little bit more meat and potatoes in the game. It was a little short. That was another issue I had with it.
Seemed like filler to kill time sometimes.
Yeah.
That was really my biggest issue. Other than that, I did like it.
But they were smart. They used the Unreal Engine. They used a tried and true engine for the game. I didn't have any issues with the game, of course. When it first came out, there was a lot of yeah, it looked pretty. It had a lot of bug issues. I remember originally when the game came out, I had a lot of issues. It definitely did. However, I didn't come across any of those issues. Of course, by that time, it's been out for like a year or two, so I already had it played it completely patched to where there wasn't no issue, except for that one moment where I had that infinite. You remember that infinite?
Fucking hilarious.
Yeah, it was.
You got stuck in like a portal moment. You kept spawning and falling into a pit repeatedly. Like it looked like Portal just.
Yeah, I just found an infinite glitch in the game just out of
Until he
nowhere.
died.
Like it just, I completely died and then I had to respawn it, and then like I couldn't reach when you die in that game. It's like a Dark Souls game. You got to go either attack the enemy that killed you or go to the spot and grab your experience and whatever you had with you prior to your death. And I couldn't even grab it because it was on a ledge. I tried multiple times to grab it. I said, "Fuck it, I'm just going to continue on without it." JJ's just laughing his ass off the entire time. We were just sitting there fucking like, it was fun though.
What the hell? I couldn't believe
Just
what I
got-
was looking at.
Just got one thing
My
to
friend,
say.
what's up?
Spoiler alert. He didn't have any issues. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. No issues. Spoiler
At
alert.
the end of Star Wars, Spider-Man takes his pants off.
Oh shit. Spoiler alert. More spoiler alerts.
Spoiler alert. Nice a spoiler.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler Spoiler in the beginning, Ray hooks up with Chewbacca. It's weird.
Ah,
Spoiler.
spoiler.
Gross.
If Cameron films it all. Spoiler alert.
Want to be a
Han
spoiler-free
Solo films it
channel?
all while he's doing cocaine off of C-3PO's arm.
Ah,
What? Spoiler
spoiler.
alert!
JJ, you need to write the next Star Wars movie. This sounds like gold right here. We got something
Probably
here.
do a better job than them. And that right there, that alone, that one scene is better than all of the new Star Wars trilogy.
Oh yeah.
I'd pay money to go see that.
No, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah, it's still better.
I most definitely would. You
And
kidding me?
actually make the dude that actually picked up the lightsaber to Force Unleashed actually a Jedi. Fuck it.
I'll make them all like.
No. China
Sorry.
said no. China said no. Make him smaller. You make him smaller. You make him smaller on the posters.
Make you smaller.
You're EPing.
Finn.
Yeah, Finn.
The guy who played Finn, they literally made him smaller in the Chinese.
Originally, Finn was supposed to be Force sensitive and everything else. They completely wrote it out of the last two movies, which was ridiculous. I always thought that was
comic relief. Now.
China said no. No. No.
No!
That's what's sad about. They did him so dirty. Did you hear him when he finally snapped
Yeah, they
and
did.
come out against them? He was like, "Fuck Disney."
I mean, even Mark
quite-
Hamill said some shit. I didn't see, I heard of it though, but
It's funny. It's just a quick Google search. There's tons of shit on it. It was hilarious. Like, there's interviews of him basically being like, "Yeah, as soon as they pay me, fuck them." I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like, I'd be pissed too.
like, didn't
Like, can you
Mark
imagine,
Hamill
like,
also
doing,
say the
like,
same shit?
They
Yeah?
turned him into Yamcha, bro. Cause like
Yeah.
he had his moment where he was like, in his mind, he's probably, "Oh, bro, I get to be the next Mace Windu. I get to be the next Samuel Jackson, man. Oh shit!" And then they're just like, "Nope." Like, nah, we're gonna come back and be a joke.
Yeah, you might want to
Because
have
it
a little.
goes-
You might want to have a seat right there.
Yeah, the biggest problem with me is because they went against canon when they did that. Because a non-force sensitive cannot pick up a lightsaber and activate it because you actually have to be force sensitive in order to even use one.
You could turn it on, I think.
But he was
So, anybody watching the stream, we're definitely going through hardcore Star Wars shit
I
tonight,
don't
so I
know
hope
if
you're
they've
ready for an
changed
education.
canon a lot. But
yeah,
it
they
wouldn't.
changed canon very much.
I mean, we could talk about DC.
No, thank you. Moving on.
That's okay, let's talk about Star Wars.
Okay,
We
put it
get
this
on
way.
DC,
The only way
it's
I want
never
to talk
gonna
about
end.
DC is if it's you and Terrell on the stream. That's it.
Oh man,
Oh
dude,
god,
that shit was
yes.
freaking hilarious.
I can agree.
I was dying, man.
Like
I
I
was
would literally sit and I would subscribe to a podcast of you two talking DC. And I would gladly pay $5
God, it
for
was
a
that bad?
Patreon a month for you guys to sit and talk DC. Just you and Terrell. That's it.
Yes, non-force users can get those. But either way, what pissed me off, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Point is, they did set him up, like, they were trying to
Yeah,
set
he-
him up to kind of be something.
He was the first one
Yeah.
to actually
Yeah,
wield
and
it,
they
wasn't
kind
he?
of were like, meh.
Yeah.
Yeah. China saw that. China was like, "Oh no, Mister, no, Mister, no, Mister Disney,
Right.
no, Mister Disney."
It looks
I thought he would've been
it
a
looks
cool
like this.
ass one too.
It looks like the server issues have been resolved on the Epic's Game Store. Now I'm at 50% on Alien Isolation. I'll probably start streaming it tomorrow.
Dude, I will watch you play that. I love that game. That game
JJ will
is
probably
freaking
shit his
awesome.
pants and him watching it.
Dude, I hope so.
I'm quite good at stealth games.
They
I'm
did
quite
play
good
it.
at stealth games, so I'm
Man,
hoping
that
going in
game's
I
gonna
have a
have
good
your
chance.
anxiety shooting through the roof, though.
Oh, don't worry. I'll make sure. I'll make sure to take my anxiety meds beforehand.
Dude, that game is fun. It's not bad at first, but you should play with the difficulty at normal or higher, because the
Yeah.
alien's actually intelligent. It will legit fuck with you. Like, it'll drop spit from the ceiling to make you freak out, and then like it'll cut you off. Like, you'll think you're gonna go hide in a vent. Sometimes he'll be hiding in the vent. It's like, what the hell? He'll know where you're at and just stand in front of you, just because he knows it's making you nervous, and then because you know. He'll just stalk you, dude. It's fucked up. It'll do really stupid shit too. Some it has its fair share of dumb,
I'm
which
gonna
is a
say
nice
it's
relief
I call
from about to poop yourself all the time.
I
So that
think I
scene
might
is
also. I might also do a stream of The Witness. I haven't played that yet, and I've always heard good things about playing The Witness.
I've heard of it. I've never seen it or played it.
I also have like I'm looking through my Epic Games list. I got Rage 2. I started playing Rage 2, but I was kind of bored with it after a while. It was a cool idea what they did with it, but it just felt
that
barren.
co-op.
It just felt very barren. Even though it was post-apocalyptic world, it just kind of felt empty and not really interesting overall. But there's a lot of cool things in it and everything else, but it just didn't hit anything on me.
The Mad Max game was a hidden gem. I played the shit out of that for a while. I never finished it, but I played the shit out of it.
That was the same people that made Rage 2 that made Mad Max, and I was really
Yeah, it was ID Software.
and I was really hoping that Rage 2 would be really good because of it. And sadly, they did their best. It's a good game, but it's just very boring after a while. I also have Ghostbusters, the video game remastered. I tried to play that, but it's just not good. It doesn't play good at all. It doesn't feel right. It doesn't. It feels kind of janky and whatnot. I'm fine with it because I love Ghostbusters, but I'll go into it another day and try it another time. I also have the.
That's probably why I haven't had turned Defiance back on, is because the gameplay's horrible.
I've been thinking about taking a look at Mortar Shell because I have the beta for it. I've always wanted to check it out because it looks really fucking cool.
So what you guys doing on Saturday night?
Dead or Alive, I believe.
Dead or Alive
just
6?
for fun tournament, ladies and gentlemen. Feel free to join us.
Shit, they
They're
just
like,
kicked the little baby.
With the jiggles?
I kept asking if we were ready to announce it, and everybody's like, "But you know what? I got the hardware. I'm good. I'm good to go."
I'm gonna sign up. I'll go ahead and sign up for it. I need to do a testing with you on Discord tomorrow, Fliction, if that's all right.
Yeah, that's fine. I need to test with JJ again at some point too, because I need to turn my Windows Firewall off when Parsec, see if it makes a difference.
I think that's the one. No, that's not the one.
I've had my Windows Firewall on for a while because I'm playing Forza, but we haven't played Forza.
Yeah.
Because he didn't like the game.
Oh, gotcha.
I don't think he liked the game much.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's fine.
I mean, it's not for everyone. I think you would probably like Forza Motorsport a little bit more because it's more semblance of realistic. Yeah.
More realistic. Yeah, I have a feeling if it was more realistic.
Alright, now I change the password to challenge, and I gotta yup it. Now I gotta add myself.
That's right, for too long he'll be able to emulate PS4 and play this game.
Well, Spaz already signed up thus far.
Hazardous.
I'm hoping since I got my internet connection issues resolved tomorrow, I can start working on the library. I'm gonna try it. Well, after my appointment, I'm gonna start trying to work on the libraries I was thinking of for Gran Turismo. I just need to get file sizes smaller. And that's gonna be a pain in the ass. It's the biggest problem I'm having right now. But thankfully for me, I have a PDF. I have not a PDF, an open file where I can resize and like manipulate the logo and everything else, and that's transparent already, so I can actually work with it. It's like that I could actually kind of get it down to a size and everything else. Just a quick question, JJ. Do you by any chance have the original file, that like open file, like just out of curiosity, like I don't know. This is hard for me to ask you this without. You know what? I'll just DM it to you because it's hard for me to explain in like an actual word, without saying a bunch of shit.
What do you mean, dude? It should be fun.
It's an open file. It's like
He wants to talk dirty to
I don't
you.
know what your logo and like logo image was made for, like if it was in Photoshop or not. But usually there's like a file there's a file format that like in Photoshop it's like Photoshop. I can't remember the extension name, the file extension, but it has the file and it has all the different layers to it. And because its image is transparent, and I would be able to actually, those layers would be unlocked, and I'd be able to actually move around the layers and actually take and resize and reconstruct things and everything else like that. So if you have that open
Oh,
file.
dude, I'm not even worried about that at all. For
Oh,
Gran
okay.
Turismo. I was
Oh,
just
okay.
playing with it how to get it working.
Oh, okay, no problem.
I didn't care about that.
Bet you can find that file online somewhere.
Well, no, it's my what?
No, I was talking about his music group logo.
No, it's our logo. You wouldn't be able to find it online.
For what it's worth, I can make one if it comes down to it, but I still want to do it anyway because I think it would be fun. It would give me something to do besides it being, sponsor. Like we could like legit do it like a sponsored, it'd be a sponsored card that like everybody can like have the library too when we run races and whatnot and everything else is what I thought. Also as well, everyone that live streams Fliction Night, myself, I need to get with you guys and ask you some questions about design content for your guys' static images until I can, because I'm starting to work with a friend on learning how to do that video editing stuff. I've been wanting to do, so that's in the works. That's going to take some time. That ain't going to happen anytime soon. It's more than I.
Talk to them off stream about all that.
Oh no, no. I'm just talking about what's to come. That's basically kind of it. Like I like talking about the design stuff. Like one time I actually want to do a live stream of me just working on something. I thought it would be cool to do that. But I'd get made fun of, like, LOL, you should, if I were like, LOL, look at that, he's using that old ass program. That's probably what it would be happening more than anything.
I've clipped that wall many times. We laugh at that.
That,
Can't believe I still won this margin.
that wow. Is that wall called Paul Wow? By any chance?
I want to play from Other Suns, but
Dude, that game is so awesome.
I want to try that out. But again, I'm scared to. I don't get vision sick.
That game is freaking awesome. From Other Suns. From Other Suns
Do
is
what?
awesome. It's just that they completely dropped supporting it. Like it has potential. It has so much potential, dude. It's a good idea, but the developer just stopped updating it. That's all it is. Like if you look at the comments from the store, you see it that a lot of people are saying, "Oh, it's a shame you're not supporting this anymore."
What game is that?
From Other Suns.
What kind of game is it?
I am looking forward to having our own livery on the game. Our own logo.
From Other Suns is, how do I explain it? It's a co-op ship management.
You still have
I
that
don't
game
have it
installed by any
installed.
chance?
For what it's worth, my medicine just finally kicked in. I'm feeling better. I'm not hurting anymore. But yeah, Affliction. I'm gonna try to
How
work on
big
it.
it is? It's
I'm
probably
gonna
huge.
start trying to work on it. I'm gonna try to start working on the library tomorrow. I'm hoping sometime next week I'll have. See, the thing is that once I have to like me and JJ mess with it a little bit. I have to convert the file format. I have to upload the pieces in individual parts, go into the game, and then create the whole thing myself.
You were explaining this to me
Oh, I'm
the other
sorry.
night,
I
man.
apologize. You got to.
You were
I'm
explaining
sorry.
this to me
I'm
the other
sorry. I
night.
apologize.
Hey, Doozy, there you go.
It's a
Yeah.
pain in the butt.
But it'll be
Big
worth
pain
it
in the
though. It'll look
butt.
cool as shit once I'm done.
From other sons.
You said you don't have from other sons
No,
installed,
like-
Night?
It's showing 22 gigs.
Mm.
onto
And that's going
base.
through, and that's through your headset, right?
Yeah, it's unfortunately it's only VR. Yeah.
Okay. No, no. I was just curious if you're talking VR head, okay? Because I know you said,
Well, I'm
I
gonna
know that you said
uninstall
there's a way to.
Saints and Sinners.
Okay.
which
I know
is
you guys said there's a
31,
way that
so
you said there's a way to tether it to your computer so you can actually use hard drive space as well too, or no?
yeah. No. It's a PC VR game.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
No, he would just use his headset and
Okay, gotcha. I'm sorry, I really don't.
He never uses his headset.
Yeah, I'm
Taylor.
I've
not
tried
very.
it. I've tried it. It's alright.
I'm not very too familiar with a lot of the VR stuff because I don't have a headset nor I can run it. I just don't have the headset. Maybe if I could get lucky and get some money coming in.
Actually, I'm gonna end the stream there, and I'm gonna play VR for a while.
There you
Let's say night to the stream, everybody.
Mhm.
Everybody.
go.
Bye. Have a good night. Thanks for watching. Like, share, subscribe.
Peace.
Check out JJ's